He who you serve is your Lord. If you're serving sin, then the devil is your Lord. But if you're serving Christ, then he is your Lord. Paul didn't want the Roman Christians to be fooled, which is why he wrote, Do you not know that if you present yourselves to anyone as obedient slaves, you are slaves of the one whom you obey, either of sin, which leads to death, or of obedience, which leads to righteousness? And Jesus said, everyone who sins is a slave to sin. And Paul extends this and says that when you were slaves to sin, you were free from the control of righteousness because you were bound in chains to sin. So therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. You see, if we're presenting our whole bodies, our heart, our soul, our mind, our strength, the end of the Shema to God, and we lay ourselves down on the altar for God and become living sacrifices unto him, that's lordship. The call for us is to give him the whole of our lives, not just portions, not just sections. He wants to heal you. He wants to change you. He wants to bring freedom in your life to the things that have held you captive. But unfortunately, far too often, just like Solomon, those living sacrifices are really good at crawling off the altar. And Peter reminds us that people are slaves to whatever has mastered them. Are we going to allow ourselves to have small portions of divided heart where we care about these things equal to God things? Guys, God's not neutral. He's not sharing space. Doesn't have to. King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Our cute little idols, little fleshly things, ain't going to be there. Can't party in the presence. It's a different type of party, different type of kingdom. It's much better, leads to life.